Some surprising news that you might have missed last week. Home prices have been dropping for more than a year, and they're starting to turn around. The Case-Shiller Index found that Seattle area home prices jumped by a moderate 2% between February and March. The first time in months we've seen gains. But year over year, Seattle prices are still down 12%, more than any of the 20 cities in that index.
But for the first time, millennials are nearing a milestone in the housing market.
Now, the age group has nearly struck a balance between renting and home ownership. Angela Kakade spoke to real estate experts about this trend. Angela, the housing market's still red hot. Why do they think it took millennials longer to own a home?
Well, Jake, that's a good question. Experts really say that this is the generation that entered the workforce, graduated college post-2008. Now, at the time, those experts said it would be a long way before millennials would own their own home. But it looks like they now finally may be catching up.
Home ownership among millennials has doubled in the last 5 years. That's more than 128,000 buyers between the ages 27 to 42, making 45% of millennials in Seattle homeowners.
Maybe we're just a little late to the party, right? In getting there.
John Bai with John Bai and Associates is a real estate agent and millennial. He says there are a few reasons for the catch-up. One is supply and demand.
In King County, we only have about 5 weeks of supply of inventory in all price ranges.
The second, millennials like David Pannon says he and his wife delayed having children. David is also a real estate agent and says his 20s were spent traveling and moving.
It really was a lifestyle that kind of led us to purchasing later in life.
And they're not alone. The number of births to women aged 30 to 34 increased 4% from 2020 to 2021, 5% for women aged 35 to 39, according to the CDC.
Everybody desires stability, and really that's what home ownership brings. And I think as our millennials, we get older, that's really what we're craving. So we are absolutely seeing more of our clients in those positions that are looking to purchase now.
Now, John says another possible reason could be those low mortgage rates we saw recently. That could be another reason for the rise in millennials buying homes. Now that the rates are back up to 6 to 7%, we'll have to see if this trend continues. For now, though, reporting live here in Seattle, Angela Kakade, King 5 News.